everyone. Right, okay, so today is day 2 of the kind of challenge where people have been emailing me in sort of struggles that they're having. Yesterday we looked at challenging exercise, and today we're going to be looking at challenging sort of like and accomplishing kind of following your meal plan. So that's what we're going to look at today. Now, if you didn't see yesterday's, I'm just going to go through quickly the tapping points again. And as I said yesterday, I'm an EFT practitioner. I help people I really kind of like help people deal with their root causes and you know, the real issues around their eating disorder. But obviously I can't do that with a Facebook Live. But what I'm trying to do is help just kind of like show you the EFT technique so that you've got these videos that you can follow. And if you're thinking that there's this particular struggle that you have that you'd like me to look at, feel free to email me at kim@kissgoodbyetoanna.com, or just sort of, you know, let me know and I can give you that email again. So basically we're going to be looking at challenging your meal plan, and this is based on one of the emails that I got. So yesterday it was exercise, today it's about meal plans. So I'm just going to go through the tapping points again with you. So we start with the karate chop point, which is the fleshy underside of the hand, and then we start with the top of the head, and then we start at where the start of the eyebrow is, and then it's the side of the eye, just where there's the bony part just to the side of your eye there. Under the eye, there's like a bony part just under there. Under the nose, there's like a ridge just sort of like between your nose and on top of your lip. The ridge on your chin, just there, just sort of like where your chin is, just under your mouth. And then the collarbone point, you just slap along your collarbone there. And then under the arm, and as I say, for a woman, it's just basically in line with your bra strap. So it's just kind of like a few inches below your underarm there. And then we go to the fingertip points, and you're basically just tapping the side of the fingertip. So it's basically the bit between where the skin and the nail meets. And you're just tapping all of the points along there. And these are all the way along back to the karate chop point. Now, as I said yesterday, these are meridian energy points. They're a bit like acupuncture points, but obviously we don't need needles, we just tap. And the aim of it is that it just helps us by focusing on a certain issue that we want to work with. Focus on a negative emotion, so it could be anger, guilt, fear, whatever it is. You think about that emotion, work out where that's coming from, etc. Focus on that and just tap, and it just has this way of releasing that negative emotion and helping you feel more relaxed and calm. Now, as I said yesterday, you know, the real work is involved in looking at the real root causes. It doesn't, you know, doing this for 2 minutes or however long I do this with you today, say 10 minutes or so, will not make a huge amount of difference. But if you keep going over this, if you keep persevering with it, you know, and there's other sort of tapping videos on this in this group that I've done. You know, if you keep going over this, you know, doing it regularly, do the tapping. And like I said, if I have a tapping sheet and a like a bit of a worksheet which kind of like shows you how you can use the tapping for your own issues. If you'd like that, then just let me know. I can email it across to you. But yes, let's get on with today's tapping session. Okay, so it's I've based it, like I said, on an email that I got, and it was around eating 7 small meals a day. But You can basically alter this to whatever suits you, whatever thoughts that come into your head. These are just thoughts that somebody has put down and emailed to me, but you just kind of adjust it and you say the words, or you kind of use whatever it is that you feel is appropriate for you, you know, and just use it as a kind of guide. So let's start with tapping on the karate chop point. And as I said yesterday, I don't know whether you saw yesterday, basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to be tapping along, and I want you to follow me. So I want you to be tapping along with me, and I also want you, I'm going to leave a blank in between what I say, and I want you to basically repeat after me. Okay, so even though I don't like the thought of eating 7 times a day, I completely love and accept myself. Even though the thought of eating 7 times a day feels too much, I love and accept myself anyway. Get the hang of it? Okay. Even though I'm struggling with my meal plan, I choose to stop punishing myself and do my best. I can't have anything hot. I always choose low-calorie foods, but I'm not sure I'm getting enough protein. Currently, I'm eating empty carbs. I think I eat too much and I need to stop. I think I eat out too much. It's not hard. All I need to do is say no. But then my gran gets mad whenever I say that. She doesn't understand what I'm going through. That makes me frustrated at times. Turkey, cheese and nuts are what scare me most. They're like real food that I haven't eaten in such a long time. I bet I could do it though. I think I could. The problem is people in my house aren't concerned about what they eat. They aren't watching their weight like I am. I usually avoid eating the meals that my grandma cooks now. None of it is healthy, so I don't want to eat it. This makes her mad. But it happens so regularly, so it doesn't bother me too much anymore. Why do I eat out? Is it easier for me? I don't have to think too much. I can order what I want. It seems simpler. If it means that I eat, surely it's a good thing. My gran gets mad. She doesn't understand. But in order to understand, she'd need to struggle like me. Yeah. And I don't want that. My gran cares about me. She wants what's best for me. She probably does get mad because she thinks she should be able to help me. And she's frustrated that she can't. What is it so evil about turkey, cheese and nuts? They're all natural foods. They are real foods. But are artificial or processed foods any better for me? Are they any healthier? These foods aren't going to hurt me. It's my thoughts that are hurting me. The people in my house don't have an eating disorder, so they wouldn't be worried about their eating. Just like a person who wasn't an alcoholic wouldn't worry about having a couple of drinks. I need to focus on me, not them. Food is my prescription, and my prescription is different to everybody else's. I choose to follow my own prescription, knowing it's right for me, it's good for me, it's best for me, and I need to stop comparing what everybody else is doing. I choose to know that food isn't evil. Eating turkey, cheese and nuts is perfectly okay. Eating 7 small meals a day is okay. And eating more of this is okay, if this is what's prescribed for me. It's what I need. It's not bad. I won't get fat. I choose to trust in my meal plan. I choose to let the fear and guilt go. I don't deserve it, and I don't need it. I choose to let these go. I choose to let the fear and the guilt go, because they are the things that are hurting me most. Not food, not anybody else. It's all the guilt and the fear. I choose to let it go. I choose to let this fear and guilt go. I don't know where it came from or why I'm punishing myself, but I choose to let it go. I choose to stop beating myself up. I choose to stop punishing myself. I choose to not want to do this to myself anymore. I choose to live. I choose freedom. I choose to do what's best for me. What's really best for me. Not the voice in my head. Okay, take a deep breath in and let it go. And just do that a couple of times. Breathe in and let it go. Okay, so hopefully you get an idea of, and I'm not saying that you should feel absolutely, no guilt or no fear now, but hopefully you'll see how this can work, how, by just persevering with this, it will really start to make a difference. So I hope you found that helpful. I think we had a couple of people live, but I don't know, I can't see who they are, so thank you for joining me. If you're watching on the replay, then thanks for watching. I hope, again, you found this helpful. If you have any questions or anything like that, please always feel free to put the comments in the below. And if you have any struggles that you want me to cover in a tapping session just like this, then just let me know, and we can arrange that. So I will leave you with that for now, and I will be back in the group with another live tomorrow at 12 o'clock. a bit earlier. So I look forward to seeing you then. Oh, Macy, okay, this one really got to me because I believe it was your email, sweetie. It was your email. I wasn't going to kind of share it with everybody unless, because I wanted to keep it anonymous. But if you're happy for, to say that, then yeah, it was you. How did you find it? I hope you're okay. If you were triggered or got upset or anything like that, just keep doing the tapping, keep doing it over and over again. I'll be going off soon, and you can just keep going with this. You've got this now. I'll post it in the group, and you have it now to to have with you, so you can keep going. I'm not going to take it away or anything like that. So you have this to keep going over, and this is yours. That you can keep going on with. So just keep going with it. Just keep going over. And the thing is, it was all your thoughts. All I did with this is I just used your thoughts that you put to me in that email, and I just turned them into a script. And then because I can be, having recovered now, I can see this a bit more objectively. So I just literally put in a few things to kind of like, put another opinion towards this, to kind of like to challenge, your thoughts, etc. So I hope you could, I hope you found that helpful. Keep going with this, keep doing the tapping, and it will sort of start to make a difference. But like I said, you can't just do it once, you can't just do it twice, you have to keep going with this. But this is something that you can do every day, and it will, make a difference. And you don't, it doesn't have to be that you just do it once or, during the day. You can do this as many times, every time you kind of like sit down to try and eat, you can use this, to sort of like, and again, just think about, the things that you sent to me in your email. I just asked you for your thoughts and your feelings. So maybe just write them down, and then you can do the tapping on those thoughts and those feelings, because that's all that it is. So, okay, I'll leave you there. I'll post this in the group. You can carry on with that. But let me know how you're getting on. And as I say, I'll be back tomorrow, 12 o'clock. With another challenge. So I look forward to seeing you then. Thanks ever so much, Macy, for sending in the email to start off with. And I'll see you tomorrow. Take care, lots of love. Bye.